Woman wakes up in the middle of the night, sees stranger in the room who took her photos. A lady decided to spend a night with her son. She loved her son dearly and often visited her to know what's going on in his life and to keep the bond intact. When she reached there, upon seeing her son, she was delighted. After spending the evening and having dinner, they sat down and had their conversation about daily life. He was married and had 5 children. She loved her grandkids immensely. While having a good time with them, she dozed off as she was tired and needed sleep. She never imagined that staying at her son's place would bring such a terror into her life and that she could never forget what happened with her forever. An unknown man entered their house and she can never forget what he did later. This family resided in Ohio. She was named Brittany Andrews. She said that her son's mind skipped to lock the door that day. Since they all trusted that he would lock the door, everyone in the family went to sleep without checking the door. The couch that she slept on was just a little away from the entrance. When everyone was asleep, around 4 a.m., a man came inside the house, and when the grandmother of 5 children opened her eyes, she saw an unknown man standing right in front her. She was terrified and horrified when she witnessed him, and she instantly screamed out her son's name and called Andrews. However, he fled out before anyone could see him or catch him. It was difficult to estimate that for how long the intruder had been within the house. The only way to find out why and for how long he stayed in the house was going through the security camera footage. When checked, they found out that he had been in for around 30 minutes. Everyone was shocked when they learned what he was up to while he was inside. The footage clearly displayed how quietly and silently the man had barged in the house. He entered through the main door after checking his phone. Andrews said that they saw him doing some strange things in the house. She stated he drank out of a cup that was on the counter. In the video they further saw that the man was roaming around the whole house and the kitchen before getting hold of a phone. Andrew also said the phone belonged to my mother-in-law and the stranger used it multiple times. What was bizarre that he even captured the moments of her sleeping on the couch. All his actions didn't make sense at all. They were unusual and unexpected. Andrews even saw the man wearing a pair of socks that was too funny to watch. He picked the pair of socks from the kitchen counter, and why he did that was difficult to understand. Not only did it leave the grandmother horrified, but the effect on children and her dog was visible too. The strange man did not hurt anyone in the house, yet Andrew decided not to take this incident lightly. She circulated the footage all over the social media and especially on her neighborhood Facebook page. She wanted to alert the neighborhood and also was optimistic about finding the man. The following day Andrew came to know that the intruder had turned himself in, and he himself explained why he had done what he had done. He confessed that while searching for his friend's apartment he happened to stumble across Andrew's house while he was drunk. Later, he was charged with trespassing, and even Andrews requested that he shouldn't be allowed to roam freely only because he was intoxicated. She strongly believes and states that he should feel guilty for what he did and should apologize to the entire family for barging in someone's house and leaving the members traumatized. Andrew's children started feeling scared when they were left alone, especially at the night time. Their pet dog started barking for no reason excessively and was left terrified too. Her mother-in-law struggled nights and days to have a proper sleep. After the incident, Andrews said she says she wakes up multiple times during the night, and I have experienced the same thing. When netizens heard about the incident as it went viral, they were completely speechless and shocked. Many posted comments after watching the video on Facebook. Our prayers are with Andrews and her family as they deal with the trauma caused by this terrifying incident. We hope justice is served and no one has to endure such an unpleasant experience.